Yo, what's up guys, it's Super Electrifier here, and I'll be bringing you guys something new, again. I won't be doing many of these, but today we're going to be doing a Pokemon of the Month for the Pokeballs community again. If you aren't already in it, then, I don't know. And if you're in it, but aren't subscribed to me, then, I guess you should. Just kidding. But using randompokemon.com, I randomized today's Pokemon of the Month, and it gave me Swadloon. And for all you guys who don't even know what Swadloon is, sorry. I didn't know either. But if you haven't seen this yet, since it's a new series on my channel actually, it will feature some Pokedex info, stat analysis, ability analysis, sample sets, trivia, and trivia questions, so let's get started. Alright, so we've got a pretty interesting Pokemon right here. It's one of those weird Generation 5 mons that nobody knows, but a ton of people actually love it. I mean, just look at it. It reminds you of a emoticon, doesn't it? Cute. But let's check out his Pokédex entry. I guess I'll do my best to rip off Dexter. Pokédex number 541. Species name, leaf-wrapped Pokemon. Okay, first of all, this is the worst Dexter voice I have ever heard. Also, what kind of species name is the leaf-wrapped Pokemon? Leaf-fused wrap. Egg group, bug. EV yield, 2 defense. Evolutions. Evolves from Swadloon at level 20. It evolves into Leavanny with high friendship. I think that's why a lot of people like this guy. It evolves with high friendship, growing out of that shy shell to become better and stronger. Oops. Think I just gave away all the trivia. As for where you can find it in the games, in Pokemon X and Y you can get it in the Grass Friend Safari, and it isn't really there in any other game, so Game Freak really loves this guy. Alright, I'm done with that Dexter voice though. As for the competitive scene, it has the Bug Grass typing, which makes it weak to Flying, aka Aerial Return and Quick Attack, Rock, aka Stone Edge, Fire, aka Fire Punch, and Fire Blast, and Flamethrower, and all that stuff, and Ice, basically Ice Beam and Hidden Power Ice, all of which are common. On the other hand, it resists Ground, aka Earthquake, Water, aka Scald, and Fighting, aka Mach Punch and Close Combat, which are also common. Moving on to abilities, aka gets Leaf Guard, aka and Chlorophyll, aka both, aka Weather. Okay, I'm done. Okay, moving on to abilities though, it gets Leaf Guard and Chlorophyll, which are both weather abilities. In addition, its hidden ability Overcoat protects it against weather damage. Simply because weather doesn't really show itself in the metagame anymore, none of these abilities are actually potent. I would just go with Leaf Guard in case you face the occasional Vulpix with Will-O-Wisp or something. And note that I say Vulpix because you shouldn't really be getting into battles with Ninetales and Mega Charizard Y. As for its stats, I don't know how to feel about this. It's got pretty decent defenses, but its HP is kind of lacking, so it could probably be decent with Eviolite. As for notable moves it gets Calm Mind, Toxic, Energy Ball, Agility, Air Slash, Baton Pass, Silver Wind, Synthesis, Dehydrate, Magic Coat, Seed Bomb, Bug Buzz, and Sticky Web. So 3 things I get from that is 1, it could go Toxic Stall, and 2, it could go Sticky Web, and I do not have those sets on this video, but they're definitely viable sets. So if you want to try Swadloon, I definitely recommend Sticky Web Lead or Toxic Stalling with Eviolite. Now for this sample set, I chose one that I don't think a lot of people know, just because it's not very there. But for Swadloon, you can run Eviolite with the ability Leaf Guard or Chlorophyll, I would say Chlorophyll, and Synthesis or Giga Drain for your first move, Calm Mind and Agility for your second and third move, and then Baton Pass. So you have Eviolite for those defenses to make sure that you can help get the Baton Pass off. The ability is weird because you're not going to be able to use either. I would say that Chlorophyll is better though because you want to be able to outspeed the opponent and go for the Baton Pass, but it only works in the sun, so you're going to use it like 1% of the time. Calm Mind will raise your special attack and special defense, and Agility will raise your speed, so it can be very useful for any of your special sweepers. I would invest in speed and HP, but I have not run the speed or damage calculations yet. As for its checks and counters, again, I don't have much experience with this, but I would expect Stealth Rocks and Taunts to be really destroying you. Of course, these threats depend on which metagame you're playing in, so what you have against them and what you're going to be facing will be different. So, generally, you just want to have Defogger or Spinner. because both get rid of Stealth Rocks. And now time for trivia, which I already gave away because I already said that for some reason if Swadloon evolves by happiness, then that's why its appearance changes so drastically. But as for trivia, that's basically it. But I do have a question for you guys that you can put in the comment section below. What item can Swadloon hold in Black and White and Black and White 2? Also, while this is not actually an answer, put your explanations of why it would hold the item. But that's basically it. In addition, you can go ahead and like and subscribe if you enjoyed. But that's it for today's Pokemon of the Month. And see you guys later.